If you're watching this video, then that means the 3 new items have launched on everfordapparel.com. We have the casual line, we have the hunter green, and we have the blue. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you snag them up. As always, it's a limited quantity. Enjoy the video. Nella says thank you too. What is going on, everybody? We are back to business. You know, back on the work grind, back on getting back in the regiment, back from the weekend from Canada, going in there for a bench press workout. It is week 3, I believe, getting up to 285 pounds for a single, and then going off some rep work off that. Still gonna continue on my programming. I did miss my deadlift session from this past weekend, but you know, you're gonna go on traveling trips, you're gonna go on vacation, you're gonna go on business trips, you're gonna go on networking trips, you're gonna go on a lot of things, and the key is not to let it bother you that much. You know, unless you're in prep, enjoy life, and continue on with, you know, what you're doing, and continue on through progress. If you stumble a little bit and you have to push back your training, you know, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Life is more than just lifting in the gym. It's about experiencing life and trying to, you know, to do everything you want to do, whether it be, you know, super cool traveling or, you know, lifting 24/7, not doing anything ever. So, you know, you can mesh both worlds. Will you be the strongest person in the entire world? Probably never. Will you be the best physique person in the world? Probably never. But will you have a great, enjoyable time every damn day? That's our goal. Bench press, here we go. By the way, I'm wearing my squat shoes because you might be like, are you going back to, you know, working out in your squat shoes for bench? No, it's because my shoes got ruined in the obstacle course. All right, so again, we get up to 285 pounds. We're at 185 right now, so all I gotta do is 100 more pounds for 1 rep, easy peasy. So do you guys have like a specific weight when you're doing a lift, whether it be like the bench press or the squat or the deadlift, that when you get to that weight, you're like, time to turn it on? It being, you know, let's stick with some movie quotes, it's like, they're gonna bring it. What's it? It's just what they bring, okay? Not another team movie, so funny. But you know, you get to a certain weight when you're like, time to get serious, it's no longer warm-up weight. Even though 225 is technically warm-up weight, it's not warm-up weight. Get in the zone, auto zone. All right, so heading into 285 pounds. Again, it's got to get this for single. Have I done this before? Yes. Have I done heavier than this? Yes. Will this still be difficult? C. I'm gonna get a lift off, and when you get a lift off from someone that you don't know, they don't know your training style, you don't know their training style. It's important to kind of tell them how you want to do a lift off, because I don't think anyone can do a lift off wrong or like spot wrong. It's just maybe how they're used to it, or maybe the people that they've spotted have told them to do that. So just be clear with each person that you talk to in the gym. That helps you, so they can help you properly and help you how you want to. So you know, go smoothly. I'm just going for 1 rep, and I'll just need a lift off, and then if you can just, like, unless it comes crashing back down on me, just don't touch it. That was comfortable. 255 pounds for 5 sets of 3 reps was up after the 285, which, you know, if every single final rep on the bench press is usually a grinder for me, and I think one thing that I need to maybe start doing is getting a lift off more often, so I'm not wasting that energy in the beginning. Also, I feel that I'm tucking my elbows pretty effectively, but when I moved into the tricep workouts, my elbows have literally been killing me. Like, just certain movements I just cannot do. I don't know what I need to do. I mean, I need to really focus on tucking my elbows even more, but I feel they're fine. Or just switching up my tricep movements. But other than that, bench press is going well. Week 3 of 12. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the footage. Alright, so now we're moving into floor press, just like I did in the last video where I combined the bench footage and squat footage. Not sure if I'm going to film the squats and put in this video, but if I do, you'll see them. So working on for 235 pounds, that is 85% of the last maximum effort floor press that I did. I didn't feel it necessary to do a new maximum effort, so I just went off that. And if you remember, the reps that I did after the 275 last time was 80%. So in the pendulum wave, going up to 85% for 5 sets of 3, getting some strength in the top half of the movement there, controlling the weight, and then next time I do it, depending if I do this next time, or if I redo a maximum effort, I'll go back down to 75%. So 75%, 80%, 85%, 75%, 80%, 85%. But yeah. Right now listening to Smile Back by Mac Miller, one of about 4 songs I have. This was for 5 sets of 15 reps. I tried to do a couple different tricep exercises, but again, my elbows were killing me, so I just stuck to the one that had the least amount of pain. So 5 sets, 15 for some volume. So I'm all done with the gym, about to head in and do some work. It's gonna be a late night, it's gonna be a late couple nights with launch week right now. Very, very busy, but I'm glad that I'm busy. It's something that I love. And people think that, you know, what I do is just like putting t-shirts in bags, and it's much more than that. It's very stressful, and there's a lot of things that go into it. And on the back end, I do 99% of everything related to Ever4. The only thing that I really get help on is like, you know, designing some stuff, and when I have launch days, helping pack orders. But there's a lot that goes into creating a business, and I want to create something that's more than just apparel, because apparel is very one-dimensional, and apparel is something that directly is related to me, and that's not necessarily what I want. I want something that is more than me, and I want to dream big, and I want to do big things, and I want to take Ever4 to the next level, and I want it to help people, and I want it to motivate and inspire people, and I want to use the brand and grow it as a company to be able to do positive things in literally my community, and literally just like as big as I can, you know? The second that you make a business about yourself is the second that it's already ended. Like, you can't make it about yourself, because if you're not there, then the company can't succeed. If people are only buying something because, you know, because you're affiliated with it, that's not what I want. I want Ever4 to just be something that is much more than just it's maxxchewning's, you know, brand. That's not what I want. And I have some cool things coming up. As you guys know, I usually donate money from a portion of the sales every single time, and I have something that's going to be bigger than just a monetary donation that I'll explain to you guys as I kind of go along. I'm very excited to do it. It's kind of making the best of a bad situation, but I think it's good. It'll really benefit a lot of people, and I'm just excited. It's a learning process. I love learning, and I love expanding my knowledge about, you know, everything that goes along in a business. It's exciting, it's scary, it's fun. I love it. So what we got on here is Noodles & Company Buff Bowl with double steak, so just a whole bunch of veggies sauteed in a bowl of spinach, so no pasta or anything. Like 60 grams of protein with the double steak. And people have commented, asked me questions about like me going out to eat, me, you know, spending money on food, everyone making, you know, their suggestions about saving money. Can you make your own food and save lots of money? Yes. Can you use trash bags to carry your clothes? Yes. There's always going to be cheaper ways to do things. There's always going to be things that people spend their money on that someone else may not like, or someone else may be like, that's dumb. Make sure your finances are in order, make sure your savings, your checkings, your IRAs, whatever accounts you have are in order. And then how you choose to spend your money is up to you. Some people like a lot of material things. Some people like to go out to eat every day like I do. And when you work a desk job, one of the best things you look forward to is going out to eat. So, do I spend a lot of money on food that I technically could be saving by making my own food? Yes. Do I regret it? Not one damn bit. So, I'm gonna crush this. So this squat workout went absolutely terrible. The original goal was to get up to 450 pounds for a double. So my working sets were actually 4 different working sets. The first one being here, 370 pounds for a double, and just my mind wasn't in it. I never want to say that traveling in life is always my excuse of why I'm sucking all the time. But guess what? Life happens on a consistent basis, and there's going to be things that will always throw you off. The key is not let's get your head like it did tonight. Second set, 395 pounds. I still was pushing through it. Everything was going, somewhat smooth, because I completed these 2 reps right here, the 395. I was like, okay, the next one's going to be 425, and actually couldn't even film the 450 because people were actually blocking the camera, but that's not their fault. I work around everyone else in there, but 425 pounds for a double. I can't even believe I made it, but here you go. So even though the workout did not go as well as I wanted to, it technically went better than last week, and I wasn't even like amped up to lift today. Last week we had to do 420 pounds for a double, and I only managed to get 2 singles, so I had to re-rack the weight and did another single. So this week I actually did 5 pounds heavier, 425 pounds for a full double, so that is some progress right there. But the 450 pounds for a double just buried me. And then we moved on to some volume. I really wanted to leave the gym, but I decided to stick with it. I didn't want to be a quitter, and I did 5 sets of 5 with 315 pounds, followed by a little volume for some extensions and some leg curls. But, each program you do is going to be a learning experience. I think some people think that you're going to be making progress continuously, and it ain't just going to happen like that. If that was the case, if we were making, 5 or 10 pound jumps, every single week or every single month, that'd be fantastic. Even if we were adding weight, then we all be squatting 800 pounds in 10 or so years. And that'd be great if we were all squatting 800 pounds. But unfortunately, life happens. Unfortunately, you're gonna hit not necessarily a cap, but you're gonna hit a weight where your progress will be extremely slow, and you'll be happy to just maintain your progress. So 425 for a double, I'm happy with it. It's always about being, having an enjoyable time in the gym. Today was not an enjoyable time in the gym, but, I got a lot more days to lift in my life, and I'm not going to let this one, put the end to my lifting career. So thank you guys for watching so much, and I hope you have a fantastic day. The only positive thing about this workout today is that while I'm waiting for my wireless adapter to get in, I found a phone holder while I'm wearing tights. That's it. That's the only good thing about the workout. That's it. All around doo-doo workout. You think that traveling, things like that, wouldn't really affect your workouts and your programming. It sucks because there's so much cool things that I want to do, but then it's hard to follow a super strict program like I'm trying to do. And even just going into those squats, I knew I was my mind's not right. I think I need to taper off pre-workout or something, because pre-workout doesn't really affect me. I take 2 scoops of pre-workout before the workout. I say workout a lot. Workout. Took 2 scoops. Didn't help. Didn't even get the jitters. But nah, it's life. But it really is just one of those days. And what car is that? Is that a GTR? Oh my God, it's so sweet. And if my crappy days happen more frequently than maybe your crappy days, that's just my luck, right? That was a GTR, so cool. am I vlogging in the middle of DC, vlogging my Spanx like a mouse. If you ever had these bad days, if you ever post your bad days on the internet, people will be like, you suck, quit lifting, you suck, your progress sucks, your programming sucks, everything about it sucks, just quit. Don't let that kind of stuff get in your head. Don't let yourself get in your head. You want to progress, and you want to, I've always said have fun in the gym, but don't hate yourself if you have multiple bad days. Just get your head together, collect your thoughts, and get back up on that stallion.